A boy trying to escape his pursuers disguised himself as a scarecrow and stood motionless in a field. But it wasn't long before the hunters arrived with their dogs. The hounds barked relentlessly at the scarecrow, and the old man leading the group immediately saw through the boy's disguise. Instead of calling him out, he motioned for his companions to step back. Realizing he'd been discovered, the boy began pleading for his life, but the hunters opened fire anyway. To cover up the murder, the old man planted a pitchfork in the dead boy's hands, staging the scene to look like they'd been attacked and had shot in self-defense. When Jack's mother learned of her son's death, she took John and his 3 accomplices to court. But John's crew had serious pull in town, and with no witnesses, all 4 men walked free. The townspeople, none the wiser, actually hailed them as heroes who'd protected the community. The 4 men basked in their glory, feeling no remorse whatsoever. They had no idea what was coming for them. As darkness fell, an eerie wind swept through the outskirts of town. David was heading home after a few drinks when he spotted a scarecrow in his stable. It looked exactly like the dead boy, Jack. Terror gripped him instantly. He rushed to find his 2 buddies, but they brushed him off, insisting he was seeing things. When David went back to check, the scarecrow had vanished. Relieved, David headed inside to crash for the night. Then he heard noises coming from the barn. Figuring it was a burglar, he went to investigate but found the place empty. As he searched around, hay suddenly rained down from above. Thinking the intruder was hiding upstairs, David climbed up to check. Nobody there either. Just as he stood there puzzled, the machinery below roared to life. David nearly tumbled into the grinding equipment. He managed to grab onto an overhead light fixture, but his grip lasted only seconds before he fell to his death. Word of David's demise quickly reached the other 3. The 2 underlings were terrified, convinced Jack's ghost had come back for revenge. But John wasn't buying it. He suspected Jack's mother was behind all this. That's when Kevin, out working in the fields, spotted that same scarecrow standing in the middle of nowhere. He approached it and found bullet holes in exactly the same spots where Jack had been shot. Scared out of his mind, he immediately called John and the other guy to come see. By the time they arrived, the scarecrow had disappeared again. John was now certain Jack's mother was playing mind games, trying to spook them into confessing. So that night, John snuck into Jack's mother's house and killed her. To destroy the evidence, he turned on the gas. When the house filled with fumes, the fireplace flames triggered a massive explosion. When cops arrived the next day, they found the gas valve wide open and ruled it an accident. John figured his problems were over and felt pretty damn pleased with himself. But the strange occurrences were far from over.